Hello, hello, welcome to this week's episode of Geek Lunch Meat. I'm your host, Chris, as usual. This week's news, kicking off straight away. Rogue Squadron, mentioned last week that Star Wars Rogue Squadron, meant to be directed by Patty Jenkins, had been put on a sort of indefinite hold. They said there was no way they were going to get the production ready to start filming early next year for its December 2023 release date. Story seems to have moved on. Word on the street this week is that it's probably been canned completely due to the creative differences that Hollywood always cite when the director and the company, production company, aren't seeing eye to eye. And yet it seems again that Lucasfilm, once again, their micromanagement style that they seem to have for Star Wars productions has clashed with a director's vision. And yeah, that is probably not going ahead. Now, I said again last week, I don't know what Disney are doing with Star Wars. They don't seem to be able to get their act together. You know, a company that's got Marvel under its banner that seems to work absolutely smoothly. Presumably, Kevin Feige in charge there is just keeping it all on rails, and their productions, they seem to plan years in ahead, so they know what storylines are coming up, and everything fits together nicely. And yeah, Star Wars, they just can't seem to get it together. This is not the first. I mean, there were problems with, obviously, Solo was the famous one where Lord and Miller were sacked within like weeks of completing the film. Ron Howard stepped in, completely rejigged it, and refilmed virtually the whole film. Rogue One, even though it was a successful movie, that had problems. Gareth Edwards, I think, rumors are they more or less took the edit away from him. Was handed over. Is it Gary Whittier or whoever the chap that co-wrote it, that he may have then come in and reshot a lot of the ending bit, and obviously the trailers feature loads of footage not in the film. Rangers of the New Republic and it never was announced. It looks like that's gone completely. That's probably more the fact that looked like that was probably going to star the Cara Dune character from Mandalorian, and Gina Carano's very public sort of right-wing Twitter meltdown that got her sacked, probably put kibosh on that one. But yeah, the next film that's currently on slated for Star Wars is 4 years time. 2025, December 2025, for Taika Waititi's as yet untitled Star Wars movie. So who knows? Maybe he'll walk away from that as well. Hopefully not. I'd love to see him take on Star Wars. But yeah, it looks like Rogue Squadron is probably gone kaput completely. But yeah, obviously we'll keep an eye on that one. Update you as necessary. Some better Star Wars news this week. It's been announced that Natasha Waldizzo has been cast as Sabine Wren in the Ahsoka TV show. Sabine is in the Star Wars Rebels cartoon. Not to spoil the ending of that, but if you've seen it, you'll know that it makes sense that she will crop up with Ahsoka on their search for Grand Admiral Thrawn. So yeah, that's great. I'm not really familiar with Natasha Waldizzo's work. She's currently in The Voyeurs on Netflix, which I've not seen, and she was in Guns Akimbo, according to IMDb, which I have seen, which is the Daniel Radcliffe, absolutely sort of bonkers, violent. He wakes up and someone's bolted two guns in his hands. Obviously, he can't get rid of, and he's got to take part in some, televised underground reality violent death show. And it's actually quite good fun. It's ludicrous, it's stupid, but it's very violent. If you like that sort of thing, I think it's on Amazon Prime. Give that a go. But yeah, so Sabine Wren is going to show up in Ahsoka. Hopefully we can see more of the Ghost crew from Rebels. Will be great to see. Again, not giving away too much from the end of Rebels, but there's at least one other character who you would definitely expect to turn up. The big news this week was probably Spider-Man No Way Home, the new trailer. It consolidates what we've seen in the previous trailer, and a lot of the rumors that we knew about. Obviously, Doc Ock, Green Goblin, we knew, but this sort of says, yeah, here's also Jamie Foxx's Electro. We've got the Lizard in it as well. So we've got the villains from Tobey Maguire's Spidey and Andrew Garfield's Spidey as well. So and I've said this before, I'll eat my hat if Tobey and Andrew aren't in it. They're not in the trailer. Or I say they're not in the trailer. There are bits of the trailer that look distinctly like there should be more characters in the shot than there are. Particularly this shot here, the way it's framed, the way the villains are coming in, there should be at least two more Spideys there. And in fact, there was an international version of this trailer, which I think Brazil, I think it originated, which shows Lizard in midair, and it looks especially like he suddenly goes like flying, like his head goes back, he goes flying backwards as if he's been punched by a big invisible fist. Which has obviously led the internet to speculate that there's another Spider-Man in there who's been edited out. Obviously, Marvel have form for this. The Avengers Infinity War trailer, which famously showed the big money shot, was all the Avengers charging across the Wakandan plains, including the big green fella, who obviously did not turn up, was too scared to come out. That was a bit of misdirection. And then, obviously, Avengers Endgame, they did that a lot, and virtually every single shot, all the ones of them in their white time travel suits, walking along, or missing people. And I think the entire 99% of the footage in that trailer was like from the first 10-15 minutes of Endgame, so it didn't give anything away. So yeah, Marvel, they cut their trailers to not give stuff away. So yeah, I suspect we're going to see numerous Spider-Men in that. Also, some good news as well. Spider-Man No Way Home is coming 17th of December in the US and most other places. For some reason, in the UK, it was announced we're getting it 2 days earlier on the 15th. So that's fantastic news. I'll try and get that opening night. But yeah, so we're getting that slightly early, which is great. Also, we have the trailer for Turning Red, Disney's next animated movie coming in March, about a girl who turns into a giant red panda every time she sort of gets emotionally worked up, like a big hairy red Incredible Hulk. The trailer definitely has like a Teen Wolf story vibe going on. She comes of age, turns into this red panda, and her family admit, oh yes, this happens to us all. It's a curse the family's had for years. It looks really entertaining, looks really fun. Animation looks nice as well, exactly what you'd expect from Disney. Say March next year. We look forward to that one. And then there was the trailer for Don't Look Up. Adam McKay, probably best known for Anchorman and Step Brothers. His film is getting a very limited cinema release, I think, and then it's hitting Netflix on Christmas Eve, which would be great. Some Christmas viewing. The cast is absolutely ludicrous. You've got Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Timothée Chalamet, one of the hottest things in cinema at the moment, coming off the back of Dune. Jonah Hill, Cate Blanchett, Meryl Streep, Ariana Grande, Mark Rylance, Ron Perlman, Tyler Perry, Michael Chiklis, to name but a few. There is a giant comet heading towards Earth that's going to kill everyone. This storyline's been done many times. Armageddon, Deep Impact, just for two. But this is, it looks very offbeat. It looks very funny. Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence, I think I like these two low-level astronomers who are trying to persuade the entire world that the comet's coming to kill everyone. No one's really taking them seriously. It looks quirky, looks good fun. Say Christmas Eve, that one. We've also got the final trailer for Guillermo del Toro's latest Nightmare Alley, which I think is coming January the 21st. And again, what a cast. Bradley Cooper, Cate Blanchett again, Willem Dafoe, Rooney Mara, Toni Collette, Ron Perlman again, getting around. Mary Steenburgen, Tim Blake Nelson, and Richard Jenkins, to name but a few there. It looks great. It's Guillermo del Toro. I mean, it looks fantastic. He's probably one of the best visual directors working today. It's like a film noir set in a carnival. Bradley Cooper is, a sort of charlatan psychic, or is he? I suppose that's going to be the thing. Don't know much on the plot, except to say it's obviously say this psychological thriller. Guillermo del Toro, I love everything he's done, so I will certainly be there for that one as well. And finally, in the news, there was unfortunately Letitia Wright, who was injured on the set of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, the sequel there. They've never really said what the injury was. It didn't appear to be too bad, but it now looks like they have stopped filming completely until early next year. So, whatever's happened is obviously must be more serious than initially thought, to shut down production completely. Hope she's okay. Look forward to her getting back up and shooting. I said in a previous report that all the Marvel slate has been pushed back, so maybe this was taken into account as well. Probably an indicator of that. So yeah, filming's been delayed on Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Whether that will affect the release date any more than the release date that's been pushed back already, we don't know yet. But yeah, get better soon, Natasha. Right. In terms of reviews this week, things I've seen: Ghostbusters Afterlife. I've done a separate video for that. That's already up. If you've not seen that, check it out. Also, obviously, if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, which is absolutely fantastic. Quite a few new subscribers last week. Helps the channel grow, helps me to bring you more content, which is great. So other things I've seen this week would be, I've almost finished Cowboy Bebop, the original anime show on Netflix, in preparation for watching the new live action series, which is now up there to watch. I haven't had a chance to watch any of those yet, but yeah, really enjoying the anime, and I'm really interested to see what they've done with the live action. Hopefully I'll get that watched during the week and give a report on that in the next episode. Did manage to watch the first couple of episodes of season 2 of Lock and Key, the Netflix series based on the comic books by Joe Hill, who is the son of legendary horror writer Stephen King. So I've watched the first couple of episodes. It's got the same issues, I think, that the first season had. There's a lot of sort of college drama, almost, like that teen high school stuff that slows it down. I'd rather they got on with the whole sort of magic part of it. It's a bit too sort of college teenage drama for me. I did enjoy the first season. I just think it could have been a lot better. Apparently, I've not read the comics yet. They're on my list to read. People who have read them have said that the TV show is a lot less brutal. It's a shame. It's obviously done on a slightly smaller budget than some of the Netflix stuff. Some of the effects aren't too great. But yeah, I will persevere with that. And that's about all I've seen this week. Not had much chance to watch much else. So yeah, if you haven't seen my review of Ghostbusters Afterlife, go and check that out. Until next time, take care, eat geek, and be merry.